Welcome back to From Mission 2, and now with everybody back here, we're going to go to the hideout and the warehouse, and we're going to shop and see if we can update everybody, talk to the merchant, and it looks like he didn't have anything to give us, and now with all of the teams actually united, we have over 800,000 credits. So we're going to update everybody now, see what we can do, but I think... Oh, wait a minute. I stand corrected. It is time to update everybody. And by the look of it, it looks like the Zora C9 is going to be the way to go, or the Tedium. But the Tedium A3 is anti-piercing. The Zora C9 is anti-fire. Let's see. The Zebu T4S is normal. But the Type 102A is normal. And it still has a high amount of HP and a good amount of power. But here's the thing. The Tedium A3 has the most power and HP, and even though it's anti-piercing, it's actually pretty good for the attack power bonus. As you can see, it's a lot higher than everybody else. So I think what we're going to do is go with the Tedium A3 for this, and I'm going to double check the arms. I think we might actually go with the Type 102A arms, because it's got the normal damage type, and I'm not seeing any impact. So yeah, it looks like Tedium and Type 102A as far as that's concerned. And now the legs. What are we going to do for the legs? And I don't want to turn everybody into tanks, so we're going to go with the Zora C9, even though the Tedium A3 does boost offensive stats and movement by 1, though. You see, that's the thing. And that does add a lot of HP, but defense is lacking. So I'm going to go with Zora C9. And now we're going to go over to weapons for the backpack. And we're going to upgrade the backpack for added power. And we're going to check the shoulder. See if we got any new shields. We do actually have some new shields. So we're going to go ahead and replace those and update them. And now we're going to check the right hand, see if they have a better rifle. Let's see, Alchemy. That looks like a new semi-automatic rifle, so we're going to update that in our right hand. But in our left hand, the Siege is still our most powerful, so that's good. You know, we're making improvements across the board here. I'm just going to check this. Looks like we might have to update the CPU for these guys too, but I'll take care of that later. I want to update everyone's equipment first, and then we'll take care of the CPUs as per the usual. So, Tedium A3, Type 102A, and then Zora C9 legs for everybody. And then the backpack. And then after the backpack, you go ahead and check, your actual rifles and what have you. And it looks like the Chronic one that's available in the store is actually better than the Barbari. Yeah, we're actually going to update the Chronic because that is shown to do more damage than the Barbari, but the Barbari took us through a long while. And it has a slightly better hit rate, so that's nice. Let's see, missile. We got new missiles. That's +1 more damage for a lot of added weight. I don't think I like that. No, we're just going to keep the Ibis W1. What about the rockets? Those rockets looks like they might be better. Let's see, Finch. I think the Finches, yeah, by way of stats, the Finches are just slightly better than what we had. And this is definitely going to be an upgrade video because I want to make sure everybody's ready to go before we go ahead and do the next mission. Let's see, yeah, you already upgraded your backpack. You're done. Up until we cover the CPU, and then again, everybody is going to go ahead and get the Type 102A arms and the Tedium torso and the Zora C9 legs. That's just how it's going to be. And then update the backpack, and then for the left and right shoulder, you're going to get the shields because you need the shields. And left and right hand is going to get the Chronic assault rifle upgrade right there. Let's see, Griff. Let's go ahead and get Griff set up now. Same thing once again. Let's get him the backpack. And let's see, for the left hand, what are we going to do for the left hand? What do you got? Any new melee weapons? We got a Mad Hammer that actually does less damage than what we had, surprisingly. And what we have right now is the Fear Iron. I believe that's an upgraded version of the hammer, so his melees are still good and updated. I don't think we'll be able to update them for quite some time. I could be wrong, but I don't think we'll be able to update them anytime soon. So let's just give him better shields on the left and right sides here. And that's going to do it for Griff until we get around to the computer. Did I do his backpack? Yes, I did. So that's it for Griff. Thomas, all we can really do for Thomas is update his backpack, and then on his right shoulder, give him an updated shield. And I'll look into the CPUs a bit later. Now it's time for Rocky. Rocky is also getting the TDMA-3 and the 102A arms. Zora C9 legs. And now what we're going to do is give him a shield on the left shoulder right there. Update that. And now on the right shoulder, he's currently running the Hawk Owl B AA rockets. See, we're going to upgrade him to the Airwild R. That's what we're going to do for him. And I'll examine to see if he can fit another P needle on him. But I think he might be maxed for what he's supposed to do right now. Looks like we can upgrade to a double blade, but I think we're still going to need more power before we can update to another press stake. Not P-needle, press stake, I'm sorry. So that's what we're going to do for Rocky right there. And of course I mentioned the actual CPU fire control systems. That's going to be done later. Just going to get everybody set up and updated. Let's see what you're doing. You're going to get a backpack too. Let's see, did I do a backpack for Rocky? Let me double check. Almost missed the backpack for Rocky. Now it's updated. Now let's go back to Roswell and let's see, left hand. What we got? Sin Libra, nope. The Peak Gaza shotgun is still worlds better than what they actually have in there. Now, left shoulder, that's an AA missile. Let's see what we can update to. We can update to the MKL-2, which is 2 times 51. Slightly less hit rate, but the MKL is actually a very good brand of missiles in this game. I do like them quite a lot. Let's see, rockets, standard rockets. And those are going to be the Finches, so we're going to give him the Finch rockets right there. And let's see, can we fit another shotgun or a rifle in there? Can we fit the Chronic Assault Rifle? That takes his movement and mobility down a lot. I'm just going to leave the Peak Gaza shotgun on him and call it a day. Let's see what we can do for Lisa. You're definitely getting a backpack, I can tell you that right now. You're getting a backpack, and you already have the Fire Owl, you know, maximum attack power rockets that you can get in the game. You've already got those. Let's check the right shoulder and see what we can do for that. Let's see. We've got the Airwild L. Can we put a better AA missile on? Yes, we can. The MKL-2. And that's going to do it for her. She's already got the backpack. Nothing more we can do for her aside from the CPU a bit later. And let's see what we can do for Sayuri. Let's see, she's got 2 Claviers. Let's check the AA rockets after we get a backpack on her. Let's just double check. At least, yeah, Lisa got a backpack too, so we're covered. Left shoulder, AA rockets. What do you got for me? Airwild R. Yes, you are getting those. Right shoulder, you get a better shield. And aside from the CPU, I'm going to do for everybody. That knocks that out. Immediately put another backpack on Cordy there. And now we're going to go back to what we were doing. Tedium A3, and then 102A arms, and then the Zora C9 legs as such. And now what we're going to do is see if we can update her left hand. See what we can do for that. Let's see, double blade. Yes, we will update her left hand for now. And then get her these funky honeycomb looking shields, which is fitting because she's got like a bee emblem on there. And she's already got her backpack. So aside from the CPU, Cordy is now set up. Let's immediately get a backpack on. Let's see, who did I just go to? Pike. We're working on Pike right now. And Pike is going to get the Tedium A3. and also the Type 102As like everybody else that's getting upgrades, and then Azora C9 legs. Now let's see, left hand and right hand, the Chronic is better than what we had, so that's what he's getting equipped with. And for the left and right shoulder, let me check the missiles. I don't think the missiles are better. No, the missiles are barely even better than what we got, so we're going to leave that on there. And I already updated his actual backpack, so that's going to do it for Pike. Now Malin, let's take care of Malin, get the backpack upgraded immediately. And now we're going to go back out to parts, and we're going to update his parts accordingly with everything else that was going on. And the way I said to, you see 102A arms, Zora C9 legs, and of course, you know, just to double take again, the Tedium A3 actual core for the body. And there's cooler stuff we'll unlock as we go through the storyline. Now for his actual left and right shoulder, he's going to get updated shields as well. And I think later on, once I unlock the Raven, I may actually go ahead, and let's put the double blade on him too. I may actually go ahead and put him in the Raven, come to think of it, because he's also a heavy melee fighter, kind of like Cordy and everybody else. And aside from CPUs, that's going to take care of everybody. Let me just check the CPUs. It's like I think we have plenty of holisms, so I'm going to go back out to the original setup here. And now what we're going to do is play around with the CPUs and make sure everything's up to date. Alright, Ash has already got a holism. You've already got a holism. Ami is good. Looks like Griff is using an outdated Clio CPU, but that still has 15 melee. So let me see what I can actually do for him. I'm actually going to give him the holism because the Clio doesn't seem to be helping him all that much with everything in regards to his skills. So I'm going to give him a holism 4 on mode 2. And that's going to do it for Griff. Let me check Thomas real quick. Holism 4 mode 2. Yeah, Thomas is good. Rocky, holism 4 mode 2 as well. Roswell, holism 2 mode 3. You're set to go. Lisa, what are you rocking? Holism 4 modes 3. So you're also good. Sayuri, you're also good on your CPU. Let's see, Cordy's still using an old Clio. That's going to need to be updated. So holism 4 on mode 2. Give her a better CPU than what she had. And let's see, Pike. Let's see what we can do for Pike here. Pike also had a holism 4 on modes 3. 15 short, 11 long. And that's going to be that. Let's see what we got for Malin. Malin's still using a Clio 4. Let's go ahead and give him a holism 4. That's one of the better CPUs in the game, really. I think we might unlock more as we go on, but I think that's probably the better one out of many. So he's going to get a holism 4 on mode 2. 15 melee, 11 long. Not that we'll ever put missiles on this guy, but still, you know, he's all melee. So anyway, once you get everybody else updated and kitted out, feel free to actually double check the pilot for their skills. I'm going to go over this right now real quick. Let's see. With Ash, we're still waiting to unlock the sniper skill for him. And I think what I'm probably going to do is actually replace best position with lucky. I think I'm going to do that. And the reason being is that best position improves hit rate, but lucky actually increases attack power and hit rate with each successful hit. But the thing about best position is it also multiplies the AP bonus and hit rate increase. So I think, you know what, I'm actually going to put best position back on him and leave it alone. Joyce, really not much going on with Joyce, so I'm just going to stick lucky on him until he gets his skills higher. Maybe, you know, he'll benefit from comboing. Amiya is supposed to, I believe, gain the perk high speed once she gets it high enough, but we haven't got it yet, so she's running feint, critical, switch, and speed right over here. Griff, I don't believe there's anything we can really do for Griff because he's a melee fighter, so until he unlocks beat up, feint, critical, and first is what you want on him. And I'm really not sure what else to put on him until we unlock better skills. I mean, best position really doesn't help with melee. So there's that factor. And Thomas, we have sadly not unlocked level 2 level damage, whatever it is. Let's keep this perk on there. I think maybe if we level it up, we'll unlock it. I'm not entirely sure about that. Rocky, we're still waiting to unlock another one of his perks, so like his main perk. I'll recognize it once we unlock it, but I think you need to get your skill, whatever the correlating skill for your type of pilot, I think you need to get it to like level 20 before it's unlocked. Roswell, I don't believe there's anything we can do for Roswell. He's got Feint, Critical, and Best Position. We have not unlocked Guide yet, and we have also not unlocked Destruct. So I think ideally you'd want to have either Feint, Critical, and Best Position, and then of course Destruct on him, or Feint, Critical, Guide, Destruct on him. I think it's like one or two of those would be the ideal combination. Let's see, Lisa has Feint, Critical, and Best Position. Best Position is useful for long range. And we sadly do not have Shooting Star yet because we don't have high enough skills in regards to that. And Sayuri has not unlocked Super Lucky. I believe she has Super Lucky as her unique skill. And unfortunately, Cordy has not unlocked Crusader. Okay, now we're going to move over to Pike. Let's see, Feint, Best Position, Critical. We have not unlocked Back Attack, or whatever his special perk is. Malin is sitting at Feint, Critical, Heat Blow, and Level Damage. We have not unlocked Blast Blow for him. When we do, we're going to replace Heat Blow with Blast Blow, and then we're going to keep Feint, Critical, Level Damage, and Blast Blow on him once we unlock it. And now if you look over at Ash again, we haven't unlocked Sniper. So that's going to do it for everybody's skills and CPUs. Everything's in order. Everything is updated. So, after you spend all that time customizing everybody's Wanzers, go ahead and save your game. And once you've saved your game, that'll be it for this video, and I'll see you on the next one.